practice. Today we'll be focusing more on a restorative practice. Now, restorative typically requires props like bolsters and blocks, and since all of us are practicing from home, we may not have those props, so I'm just going to keep it very simple. We'll start with a warm-up, and then we'll get into some a few, maybe 2 or 3 restorative postures where we're not moving, we're letting the body be still. Restorative practice can be challenging for some of us that really wants that movement in the body, but it really gives us a chance to surrender, to become really still. And I must say that was something that Paka was, our dog, was really good about, is really being still and being very present in the moment. And as he aged very gracefully, like I think most dogs do that. Something we can all take some inspiration from is that they aged very gracefully. And he didn't need a lot of walks, and he was very happy the way he was, very content to be with the pack, with his family. So anyway, in our restorative, it's just being in the stillness is something that is really to discover that stillness and doing our best to be present as much as possible. Okay, let's go ahead and come to a seat. Shoulders drop, chin up. And connect the seat. This is a still pose. We're not moving our bodies. We're allowing the seat to connect us to the earth while we lengthen the spine up, and then lengthening from the crown of the head towards the sky. And as we start to adjust to the seat, just keep coming to your breath. And if thoughts start to surface, when the thoughts surface, just allow the thoughts to surface, but keep coming back to your breath. And allow the thoughts to the breath to move between the thoughts. Now bring your left hand to your heart space, right hand to your belly. And perhaps saying to ourselves internally, there's nowhere I have to be right now, but be present in this moment. And become comfortable being here in this moment. Giving ourselves permission to be here. So let the eyes soften, your shoulders relax. And now let's take a couple of deep, long inhales and exhales. So inhale all the way to the top of the lungs. And then exhale through the nose. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Now exhale through the mouth. Close the mouth. Bring the palms together. Raise the hands to the third eye, space between the eyebrows. Again, just dropping into now. Good, and then bring the hands to the heart space, let the hands just connect into the inner space of the heart. Let the breath swirl inside the heart space. We'll take another deep inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. One more time, inhale. Flush it out through the mouth. So our intention today is to embrace the stillness. Behind that stillness is this beautiful silence. A silence that is rich. A silence that can hold us and nourish us. So connect to that silence in the stillness. We inhale. And as you exhale, bow down, chin into the chest. Okay, and then bring the head back up. We're going to do a little bit of a warm-up before we drop down to a few poses of the restorative. So bring your feet wide, legs extended with a slight bend to the knees, hands to the top of the shins. Inhale, now shoulders back, look up, chin up. Exhale, hands to the shins, lean back as much as you can. Again, now come onto your seat, shoulders back, pull the heart forward, gazing up. Exhale. In. Keep rolling. Inhale forward. Exhale. Back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Do that twice more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more inhale forward. Exhale back. So now go all the way down to the mat. Stretch your legs down the mat. And then reach your arms up to the back. Deep stretch here, deep breath here. Get our arms to the sides and bend the knees. Hands to the backs of the legs, hug the legs in. Move side to side. Good. Legs come up, heels up. Bend knees and straighten. Let's do that a few times. Bend knees and straighten. Good. And then legs up. Rotate your ankles. And then the opposite way. Good. Bend your knees, hands to the top of the knees, circle the legs out and bring them together. Out and bring them together. We'll rotate the opposite way. Good. Hands to the top of the knees. Exhale, hug the thighs into the chest. Inhale, press the legs away. Knees over your hips. Exhale, hug in. Inhale out. Exhale, hug in. Inhale out. Exhale, hug in. Now draw the feet down, knees to the side, hands to the thighs. Move your hips side to side. Good. We'll hang here for a few breaths. Let your arms relax, and you can support your legs with your hands. And stay on the backs of the arms. We'll take about 10 to 15 breaths here. So each breath, becoming more and more aware of what you're connecting to, perhaps to the earth, perhaps you're connecting to the space above you, or space within the body. Good. We'll take another deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. On your next exhale, slowly bring the legs together and extend the left leg down, hands the back of the right thigh bone. Exhale, hug in. Good. Now stretch the right leg down, bring your left leg in, hands the back of the left leg, interlace the fingers, exhale, hug in. Good. Now bring both legs in, hands the shins, hug, hands the back of the thighs, hug in and move, rock side to side. Good. So we're going to draw the navel in, we're going to roll up to a seat, all the way up. Just bring the hands forward and then come onto your knees. Untuck your toes, exhale. Into child's pose for a few breaths. So if we stay with the breath, the mind will not race too much. The thoughts will start to slow down, giving us greater freedom to really enjoy being present. Good. We'll take a deep breath in, let it go through the mouth. Okay, inhale, gaze forward. Let's come on up, shoulders over wrists, bend the elbows, come on down. Okay. So now bring your elbows underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers, press your elbows, forearms down, and then move your shoulders back like you're pulling your elbows to the back of the mat. And then lift the chest, open the chest, open the collarbones, slightly grazing ahead, and breathe. And on your next exhale, move your head side to side while keeping the shoulders to the back of the mat. Good. Bring your head forward, elbows out, then release the forehead to your hands. Shake those hips. Good. Now bend the knees and straighten the legs. Bend knees and straighten. Knees and straighten twice more. Good. So we're going to bend the right knee. Keep your left hip stable. Flex your right foot and let your right leg roll to the side, to the right side, and then come up and to the left. And just moving it from the hip joint side to side. Do your best to keep that left hip from moving as well. We want to keep it stable, the left side, while the movement comes only from the right side. Good. And now we release that leg down. And we'll do the same on the left side. Just rotating only the left hip in and out. Good. Now we release the legs, both legs down. Okay. So lift the head up and bring your hands forward. You're on your fingertips. Reach your rib cage forward. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now walk your hands over to the right side. Press your left hip down. Maybe head down and take a few breaths to the left side. Good. Now inhale, glide your head forward, walk your hands forward, and exhale, arms over to the left side. So right side presses down, right hip presses down, your hands are to the left, then exhale, head down. Good. Then inhale, glide the head forward, both hands forward. Then bring the hands behind, interlace the fingers, forehead down, and then roll your upper body side to side. Good. Now release the hands down, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes under, come up to your knees, exhale to your child's pose. Breathe into your back. Good. And lift your head up. Okay, we're going to come to the top of the mat. Feet are underneath the hips. Keep your knees slightly bent. Bend at the hips. Navel up. Exhale. Head drops. And make sure your neck is really relaxed here. So you don't have to pick your head up. And then just release the jaw. Become really soft through the eyes. And breathe in and out. Good. Now maybe hold on to your opposite elbows. Keep the navel up. Just stretch your spine. Move side to side. Good. So we're going to come up. So bend the knees, arms to the side, rise up. All the way up. So pressing up. Imagine you have a block between your palms, block between your legs, inner leg, inner thighs, block between your feet. So inhale, lift up, holding to that invisible block. Exhale, lean to your right, and a 2, ground the left foot down. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to the other side. Keep your navel in. Press the right foot down. And a 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come on up. Hook your thumbs together this time. So we're going to bend the knees, bring your left foot over to the right side. So you might want to move the right foot a little to the middle or a little to the left, and then the right foot, you're on your toes. Press it down, make sure hips are straight forward. Squeeze in the thighs, inhale, lift, exhale, lean to your right. And a 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, separate your feet out. And again, bend the knees and move your right foot over to the left. You can bring your left foot a little to the right, crisscrossing the inner thighs. Hips are forward. Inhale, lift the rib cage. Exhale, lean to your left. Good. Now inhale, come on up. Exhale, now both feet back underneath the hips, arms down. Inhale, shoulders up and down. Roll them. 1, 2, 3. And the opposite way. 1, 2, 3. So reach your arms up. Interlock the fingers, press your palms up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Release your hands out. Bend knees. Exhale, fold at the hips. Head down. Take another deep breath. Let it go. Bend knees. Come back to your child's pose. Exhale to your child's pose. Okay, so you can stay in child's pose or come up to downward dog for 3 breaths. Okay, hands down and then press up into your down dog for 3 breaths. If you're in down dog, hands ground, arms hug in, bend one knee and the other knee. Good. Now settle into your down dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Come back to your child's pose. Everyone in child's pose. Exhale. Good. Now gaze ahead. Let's come on up into come on down to our belly. And now we're going to bend the elbows to the side, forehead to the hands. And I want you to bend your right knee to the side. Let the hips, the top of the hips, press down gently to the mat. And we'll take 5 breaths here. With each breath, just soften the hips into the mat. Good. And now let your forehead come down, arms to the side, bend the elbows. We're going to turn our head to the left, look to the left. Let the shoulders melt. Good. So from here now, inhale, slowly bring your forehead to the mat. Tuck your left toes under, bring your right leg back down. Shake those hips. Good. Lift the head up, elbows in. If it's hard for you to breathe with your forehead down, you can stay on your chin for the first few breaths. We're going to bend the left knee, left hip out to the side, left knee down. And then either forehead to the mat, untuck your right toes. Make sure you're on top of the right foot. Or you can stay on your chin, but ideally, forehead down. And breathe. So absorbing this stillness. Good. Then inhale, lift your head up. Arms to the side, bend the elbows. Now turn your head to the right side. Become more and more relaxed into the earth. Then become really comfortable being in your own body. The skin soften. The earth absorb any tension. Feeling that grounding sensation through the earth. We'll take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And lift the head up. Bring your elbows forward and then walk the left leg down the mat. And shake those hips. Keep your toes tucked under. Okay. So now hands underneath the shoulders. Press up onto your knees. We're going to come up right away to our seat. Now I want you to extend the legs in front of you. Okay, so from here, bend your right knee, bring your right foot over to the left side, and the knee will come on top of the left leg, so bending the right knee. So make sure to place your hands down, press the hips down, come up off your lower back, lift up the spine. Then as you exhale, be very careful and mindful. As you exhale, bend from the hips and lean forward. If it's too much, you come up, okay? Exhale, pay attention, go slow. Keep your left foot flexed, exhale. So you might be on your fingertips, this might be enough, a slight bend forward, or exhale all the way down. And stay with your breath. Good, but inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands in, slowly rise up. Keep the length of the spine as you rise up. Lean back a little bit with your hands, bend the bottom knee, and then bring the heel in. So you might have your knees stacked, right knee over your left. If this is not very comfortable, not working out for you, you can just crisscross the legs with the right leg in front. Okay, right shin in front of the left shin, or we have that right knee over your left knee. Okay, again, hands down, press the hips down, lift the rib cage up, exhale, fold forward. You might even have your fingertips, maybe this is good enough for you, or exhale. Make sure you're not causing any tension to the lower back. Don't round the lower back. You want to stay up as much as you can, lengthening, keep that length in the lower back, reaching up through the rib cage. And exhale, fall forward. Good, take another inhale. Exhale it out. Walk your hands in, rise up. So take your arms up. Exhale, rotate to your right. Hands come down. Take a couple of breaths here. Breathe. On a 2, 3, 4. More than a couple of breaths here. 5. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, just rotate to your left, but keep extending through the crown of the head. And breathe as much as you can. I'm just going to count to 5. And a 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate your rib cage forward and just move your spine side to side. Okay, so now stretch your legs out, shake it off. Bring your left leg over, bend the left knee. Make sure on your seat. Fingertips out, inhale. Exhale, bend at the hips, fold forward. So really drop into your breath. The breath has an amazing power to hold our attention if you only surrender. Relax through those hips, keep the chest reaching forward. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Through the mouth. One more inhale. Flush it out. So walk the hands in and then rise up. Okay. So I'm going to lean to the right and then bend the bottom knee. Again, the knees will stack. Or we'll keep our left leg in front of the right leg. So the left shin in front of the right. Otherwise, we crisscross the left knee over your right. Again, fingertips out to the side. Inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, fold at the hips, fold forward. So you might just be on your arms extended forward, or exhale a little deeper is to bend the elbows. So really become soft here. Connect to the intention of embracing stillness. Hear the sound of the breath. Good. We'll take another inhale. Flash it out. Walk the hands in. Rise up. On your seat, inhale, arms up. Exhale, rotate to your left. Keep reaching the crown of the head up. The shoulders drop away from the ears. And a 3, 4, 5. Rotate your rib cage forward. Lengthen your spine up. Exhale, rotate to your right. Keep reaching the crown of the head towards the sky. And a 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate your rib cage forward. Fingertips at the top. Move your spine side to side. and then release your hands down. Okay, stretch your legs in front of you. Come down to our backs again. Hug the knees into the chest. Shins rock side to side. Good. Open the knees wide, hands to shins. Place your hands on your shins. Keep your inner thighs open and rock side to side. Good. Now bring your feet wide, knees bent, feet flat on the mat, arms to the side, bend the elbows. Exhale, move your legs to the right. Look to the left for a few breaths. Good. And we'll come on. Bring your knees up. Make sure pelvis is neutral, hips are neutral. I like to lift my hips up and then place it back down. Inhale. Exhale, now drop the legs to the left, look to the right, and breathe. Shoulders relax. Good. Let's come on back up. Now, feet are hip distance apart. Straight the left leg down. Hands the back of the left leg. Hands back with the right leg. Interlace the fingers. Hug the right thigh bone in. Good. Release the right leg down. Bring your left leg in. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, hug it. Good. Now bring both thigh bones in. Bend the knees. Separate the legs a little wide. Rock. Move side to side. Good. Stretch your legs up to the sky. Heels up and down. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Hands on your shins. Good. We're going to roll up again or come up from the side. That feels right to you. But we're going to come to a seat. So draw the navel in and roll up or come up from the sides. You're on your seat. Stretch the legs in front of you. Lengthen the spine up. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend at the hips. Fold forward gently. Exhale. Surrender. And now inhale, lift your head up. Take a deep breath in. Flush it out through your mouth. One more inhale. Exhale it out. And then rise back up. Okay, let's come on to our seat. Once you're on your seat, just a cross-legged pose. Circle your spine. 1, 2, 3. And then the opposite way. 1, 2, 3. Now let's settle back into stillness. Shoulders drop away from the ears. Head up. Close the eyes. Feel what supports you, the earth. Feel what lifts you up towards the sky. Feel that spine lengthen up. Let your skin soften, let your eyes soften, let your jaw relax. Left hand comes to the heart space, right hand to your belly. And we'll take a deep breath in. Let it go through the mouth. Embrace this moment. Embrace this stillness. Embrace the silence behind the stillness. Let the silence absorb you. Let the silence nourish you. Bring the palms together, raise the hands to the third eye. And bring the hands to the heart space. Come inwards. The silence invites you to come inwards. And experience your own presence, your own light, your own spirit. Good, we'll take a deep breath in. Flush it out through the mouth. One on the next inhale. Inhale. As you exhale, bow down from the hips. Exhale all the way down. Namaste. Okay, thank you for joining. We'll see you next time for our Yoga for Paws session, 15 days of yoga. Thank you.